Aloha, alafia, and welcome everybody to the full moon in Pisces reading. This full moon in Pisces is going to be on September 20th. It is at 28 degrees and is set to go direct at 1:54 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Pisces full moon. Reveal and release. That is what this moon is all about. And if you have checked out or follow me on Instagram, you'll know that for September, there was a very clear equation that came through. Equilibrium plus improvements plus solutions equal healing. And this moon really encapsulates what that means from a reveal and a release standpoint. Where our it's going to reveal where our equilibrium is needed. It will reveal what improvements are coming or need our focus. It could reveal solutions for our healing and our growth. Through all of that, though, there is a great releasing happening. And that definitely came out in the reading today. So I'm super excited to get started. A couple of different things, though, about this moon that I think it's really important to understand. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. So this is where the accumulation of this entire almost 360-degree journey that we've been on, this journey of physical growth and spiritual growth, this is really the accumulation point of that. This is at 28 degrees of Pisces. So we are almost at that graduation point. We are almost complete. And it's exhausting. It's exhausting to continue to go through, push, drive, do all of those things. When we get to the sign of Pisces, especially a full moon or a new moon, it is really this sign of not overcommitting yourself. It's really a revealing and a release. But a lot of times to do that, you have to ground in. You have to take a moment to be still. You have to put up some boundaries and take some time to self-care. This moon has a lot of energy of there is a bunch of stuff to be done, but it may not be just time yet. But something may have to go first. But you may have to take a moment, a day, a couple of days before and after this moon to really come back, self-care, self-nurture, to maybe get what the blessings of this moon are really intended for you. There is a wide conjunction at 22 degrees with Neptune, which is in retrograde in Pisces. The best way I can explain this energy is for anybody that has ever been in the ocean. As you're standing in the ocean and not in the deep ocean, we're talking like right at that beach level where the waves maybe go up to your thighs or to your waist, and that you feel that ebb and flow and that push and pull of the ocean. That is really what this energy feels like. Neptune is going to be pulling you back into the veil while everything else is pushing you forward and pushing you towards action and towards the beach. It's a lot. And that, if anybody's ever spent time in the ocean, you're tired when you're done. You get out of that ocean, you've got the sunshine, you've got the water. It's a beautiful energy to be in. You've got Mother Yemonja as well as Olokun there, really giving you that energy. But then when you're done, man, you're passed out. You'll go straight to sleep and you just have this beautiful experience. That's okay. That's what this moon is about. It is about, if you are tired, take a break, let go, let loose. Because Neptune is here also, watch what messages are coming from your Ori or your higher self. Trust in what you cannot see. That is the energy of Neptune. It's this veil. Neptune does rule Pisces as well. So what is revealed may be out of sight. So you can't physically see it. You may not see it as a synchronicity, something that you see on the screen, but it may be something more that you feel, intuitively. Those messages are really, really strong and important right now. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, first question. Over this moon cycle, what is being revealed? And the card that came up was the Three of Water. So Three of Water is a lot about community. It's a lot about celebration. This is a very, very happy acceptance type of card. What this moon cycle may be revealing is, in some cases, where are we lacking celebration? Where are we lacking the acceptance of where we're at? There's a lot of emotion within this card. It does come in a trinity, so that could be past, present, and future, really kind of taking a moment to pause and reflect on where you've been, honor the progress that you've gotten up to this point, and then head forward to the future. This card could also be, for some, talking about who we spend time with and knowing that we are larger than ourselves. You know, Pisces, again, at the end of that zodiac, Pisces is a lot about others and how you fit into the collective whole. So how are you larger than yourself? How do you connect into a community? How do you connect to common goals with other people, but still maintain sovereign in your own growth and your own development? And then how do we spend our time with other people? That could be something that this moon cycle, 28 days between full moon to full moon, could be really trying to show you. It could be revealing. Again, remember, this is a revealing moon. So for some of us, that may be what comes up. For others, it could be how we celebrate our wins. And then just that connection point with who we are amongst everybody else, and how do we share these common goals? Second question, what should be the focus of our priorities and commitments over this moon cycle? And the card that came up is the Two of Air. So speaking the truth, there's a lot of balance in this card. Air is all about the communication. Two maintains that balance. So there might be something, a priority or a commitment around that you need to make, but you need to be truthful about. You need to bring forward in an honest manner. It could also mean this card, especially in this deck, is a lot about taking a break. Again, more about the break. So really honor yourself during this time. When it comes to what we should place our focus upon with priorities and commitments, consider all of your options. If you remember the last reading I did, I had talked about maybe like laying out all of your options in front of you. If you haven't done that yet, that might be a practice. Or if you have done that, this may be the time where some of that clarity, what is that priority, may come out for you. But don't rush it. Stay centered, stay balanced, stay in this beautiful dance, this ebb and flow, you know, feel the ocean, that wave, that ebb and that flow. Understand that all will be revealed in the time that it needs to be revealed. Your role is to stay centered, to stay grounded, take care so that way you can receive the messages that you need to receive, and know you will be guided to the right path. Make the choice. Next question. What do we need to release to expand our creative projects? And the card that came up was the Magician. So the Magician actually came up upside down when I pulled this, when I pulled the card for the reading. However, this is the Good Tarot. All of the decks that I use today will be located in the description box, as always. In the Good Tarot, you actually don't read reversals. It is the intention of the deck, and I will obviously honor the creator of the deck in that manner. However, what it did trigger for me was the understanding of how this card comes out with the question. So what do we need to release to expand our creative projects? We collectively need to release the doubt. The doubt that you are not the magician. The doubt that you don't have the skill, that you don't have the will, that you don't have the partnership with spirit. All of that, full body goosebumps, all of that has to be released. It has to be let go. If we want to continue on with our creative projects, if we want to continue on building and developing, we have to fully embrace the fact that we are a magician. We are an alchemist. We can take what the earth gives us and we can create from that. Through us, spirit works magic, hands down. So it is that partnership with spirit. It's the understanding of what you're being told to go for, taking action to do it, and knowing that you are supported and guided by the universe in order to take that action. That doubt is what is needing to be released during this moon cycle. So that way you can clear that, and now all of this new abundance can come in and come through. Next question, what areas of our life will benefit most from our intuition? And there were two cards that came out, and both cards weren't complementary of each other. These to me really came out with the message of two separate paths. So again, take what resonates, leave what does not. One may resonate with you more than the other. So we'll start with the first one as the Seven of Water. So what areas of our life will benefit most from our intuition? For some of us, our intuition is on and popping right now. And this is the Seven of Water is all about the creation. It is this dreamscape, this beautiful Neptunian energy and Piscean energy that is so active and alive right now in this moon. And you can swim and be fertile in it. Create, imagine, be artistic, co-create with other people if that is so in your path. Whatever you are doing, open yourself up to that abundance of creation. That could be something as simple as drawing, as simple as writing. It could be just taking the ideas that have been in your head and putting them on a poster board somewhere. Whatever that is, whatever your intuition is telling you, go for it in a creative and an artistic way. You are supported right now. The other card that came up was the Eight of Air. So for some of us, this could be the area of life that will benefit most from our intuition is in our truth. It's in our drive. It's in our ability to cultivate strength and courage. So the Eight of Air is really a card of denial. There is some denial going on right now. Maybe for some of us, it's maybe not full-blown denial, but maybe more of an energy of doubt. I don't know if I can. I don't have the will. I haven't really centered in on this magician energy right now. However, you're denying what is plainly clear and true. Neptune's shadow side is all about the veil. Places that veil, when you go underwater, even with goggles on, because of the sand, because of the silt, there are places, especially when you get close to the beach, you can't see very clearly. That's Neptunian energy. There is sometimes this haze that comes over. And that is what Neptune is really asking of us in order to come out of that haze, to sit with our intuition, to get out of these clouds and really sink in and know that there is truth and clarity. You just have to be willing to accept it. You have to be willing to say yes. You have to be willing to be honest with yourself and where you might need to adjust some of your thinking. Bring in some more of this 7 of water energy, this creation, this clarity. Hone in more on this magician energy. Dance a little bit more and bring your life into a little bit more balance. And then come in with that acceptance and that community and that celebration. You know, you have the strength and the courage to do so. You just need to give yourself permission. And I'm here to tell you, you have permission. This moon supports that. Move, drive, go. Because what the guidance card came out, and with this guidance, because Piscean energy is a lot about gratitude, the guidance card that I pulled was in aspect of gratitude. So we got the fire element, desire. As a fire sign, I am a Leo. Fire energy is very, very, very special to my heart. As you see, I always have some sort of flame, something that's warm. I love the sun. And fire, again, another trinity, past, present, and future. Fire energy is all about new beginnings. It is initiated change, quick change. Fire energy is very fast. If any of you have ever seen the wildfires that tend to, you know, happen in California and Nevada and across the United States, and I'm sure elsewhere in the world as well, they burn like that. I know we just had some wildfires in Hawaii on the Big Island as well. So it burns all of the old so that way new can arise from it, and it is quick. This is a lot of passion. This is a lot of creative energy. This is a lot of honesty. So as you think about gratitude, if you do feel somewhat stuck, you do feel tired, you do feel exhausted, bring gratitude for those elements, for the element of fire back into your life. So I am grateful for change in my life. I am grateful that I have the passion to continue my desires. I am grateful for the new beginnings that are present every day. I am grateful that I am a creative being and I get to co-create with Source. I am grateful for the honesty not only of me, but for the honesty of spirit, my Ori, as well as the honesty of my community. Those are great affirmations, great gratitude practices as we go through this moon cycle to really hone in on this energy. That has been your full moon reading in Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found value in this, make sure to like and subscribe and then send to your friends and share out to anybody that you know that might need it. As always, all of the links are below in the description box for all of the decks used, as well as where you can find me and get personal readings as well. It's all located down there. Thank you so much. And I am doing a special reading for Mabon. That is going to be on 9/22. So the videos will be released slowly as we go through. But I'm actually doing a collective reading and a reading for each individual zodiac sign. I'm really, really excited about it. And join me for those. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you know when those videos are released. Thank you so much for joining me. Aho, Ashe, Namaste. We're going to revert that. Ending again.